everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Hey! Hey, Cluckster. Hey, Chloe. Hey, Andrew. Hey, person. I still have no idea how to pronounce your name. Hello! How are you doing on this fine Wednesday? Fine Wednesday evening. It's Higurashi Day. Hell yeah, it's been 10,000 years. Kinda. Almost a week. Yes, almost a week. But I actually had to prepare for... Oh, wait, let me go back here. I actually had to prepare for a job interview. And your girl got the job. Hell yeah. I finally got a job again. Hell.
Stadenburden-Hardenbach.
Oh no. Not the Staden-Burden-Hardenbart. Thank you so much for 30 months. Thank you, Clockster. Thank you. Oh my god, wait, what happened? What happened to my hair? Wait. Wait, we're gonna... Oh, wait. God. Guys, we can do this. It's been a week and I'm like, how do you stream again? Yeah, which one is it? That one. I don't need that. There we go. Don't need that. There we go. Hey, Cayman. Hello. Congrats again on getting a job. Thank you. But that also means, oh my god, I won't have that much time anymore. Well, nah, not really. But they're already sending me for 3 days away. Like, I'm gonna start on the 1st of January. And they're just gonna send me already away for 3 days. I will be like, no, but I'm no. Thank you, Clockster. Thank you. But yeah, how have you been, guys? How have you been? Because man, I kind of miss streaming. Oh no. New legendary. Oh no. What are those? Oh, because it's Christmas. It's Kirisumasu. Guys, do you already... Wait, also let me actually head in here. I can't listen to the cicadas anymore. Do you finally have all of your Christmas presents? Cause I do. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I went home and watched the day sweat off in the shower. You stinky. Thank you so much for the continued sub. Thank you. You done all yours last month? Yeah, the thing is, I said this last time. I got so many vouchers. Like, voucher here, voucher there. Only my niece is actually getting things. The rest... the rest are just getting vouchers. Picked up the last one from the post office today. Hell yeah. Yay! Yeah, I was like, man, vouchers can't go wrong with vouchers. It's the easiest thing ever. But yeah, we're finally back streaming. Let me go here. There we go. I went to stream Sekiro yesterday. Then I was kind of playing DayZ with Ruru. So I was like, no, I can't stream. No, I've been playing like half the day DayZ. I can't be streaming now. But with that, now that I will actually finally have a new job again, that means I can go to Japan in April. Hell yeah! It's Sarah. Hello. I finally go to Japan. So I what do you call it? Let me look the English. Beantragen English. I applied for the passport thingy. Because they were like, yeah, well, it can take up to 8 weeks to actually get a passport. I was like, okay, nah, I don't need a visa. I'm from Germany. I don't need a visa. I just need a passport. I never had a passport in my entire life. It's been 80 years, and I I still don't have a passport. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Yeah, I never had a passport. I don't need a visa. I'm from Germany. We don't need the visa. And then I tried to be cheeky. But I thought, it's probably not gonna work. I tried to use older pictures of myself. But I actually have the same freaking picture on my ID. So the lady was like, that is the exact same picture you have there on your ID. It's been a couple of years. Yeah, we can't use that. I'm like, I literally look the same. No, we can't do that. So I had to get new pictures. The thingy was, it was a weird machine. The machine, it was just standing there in the waiting area. And I was like, okay, please remove your glasses. I was, okay, gonna remove my glasses. I can't see anymore. What do I do next? And the thing actually had to get down on my height. It had to get down to my height because I was that small. And the machine was like, slowly going down. And then they could finally take my picture. Hey, you have to at least be 1.2 meters tall. I am above 1.2. But it still went down so much. Anyways, I will get a passport and can finally go to Japan. Hell yeah. You forgot to bring your stepladder? No. Hey Tetsu, hello. But yeah, we're gonna read one chapter today. Because my voice is kinda back. I still have to occasionally cough. But it will get worse on Saturday. I told you, I will be at an amusement park on Saturday. And the weather forecast is like, rain. Even more rain. Wait, what the hell is going on in front of my door? Wait. I see. You still need a still to set on when the machine reaches lower. No. But yeah, I was sad that I couldn't use my older pictures. It was like, no. Anyways, let's start reading. Normally, I could reset everything by taking a shower and forgetting all the bad things. I still need to move over a little bit here. Like my ear's in the way. I feel like my ear's in the way. Okay, I'm gonna move here. Let's see if my ear will still be in the way. Oh yeah. Get out of the shower to finish fresh underwear. Finish? Fine, I'm stupid. Guys, it's been 10 minutes and I already can't read. Normally, I don't stop to think about it, but today I felt happy at my mother's consideration. At the same time, however, it made me realize how much Satoko must be suffering. Oh yeah, for you guys who weren't here last week, basically Satoko's living with her abusive uncle again. And while he is playing, not gacha games, but while he's gambling at home with his friends and drinking alcohol, Satoko has to do all of the housework. Like, what the hell? Mahjong, yeah. Almost the same as gacha, totally. I went up to the second floor and shut myself in my bedroom. Then, facing my desk, I folded my arms. The topic of thought, of course, was Satoko. I thought if we could just get a public agency to intervene in the right way, the problem would be solved. What Coach said, I didn't think it would be so easy. Satoko was obstinate, but stubbornly denied the abuse and tried to endure it. And that was an act of atonement towards Satoshi, who had protected her before and then run away. Oh, what? Thank you, Keiichi, for summing up. See? I don't even need to remember what happened last time. As long as she thought that way, the situation wouldn't be so simple. Earlier before Coach, I made a clear declaration. So I think I have to put the volume a little bit up again. In the end, that meant I was just going to wait and see too. Nevertheless, I thought I'd draw a clearer line than Coach or my friend said. The time came, I would report it. Just like what, 14-year-old kid? Over the phone. Given Satoko's personality, she might criticize me if she found out. But I believed it was ultimately the best choice. Wait, Keiichi Maebara. Would it really be all it took for the problem to end? Say that I reported to a public agency like the Child Consultation Center. What if they stuck to the wait-and-see attitude like last year? Last year they decided to do just that, and the situation improved temporarily. But then Neon, thinking herself a laughingstock, increased her tormenting in secret. Bum, bum, bum. In the end, things became more underhanded than ever before. This year it was her uncle. I'd just seen him for the first time today, but the man seemed much more direct, much more violent than the word underhanded could imply. It wasn't like their own. No, not that subtle. It was more direct. Might also sort of with punches and kicks. It could easily be discerned from the bruises and such saw on Satoko's body. Shoot! You're too naive, Keiichi Maebara. However heroic it may seem to report what will happen, but if it doesn't say for it, then it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I had to speak way too much German the last couple of days. Like, oh my god, what is German? Now I can't even read English. Reporting things to a public agency was only one option, and leaving everything to them would be dangerous. Mom, I'm in danger! The law don't want you break it. Yeah, I feel like that's what Keiichi's gonna do. If he's the one person that becomes the Lulu, got the stick. Hell yeah! We need something more to guarantee Satoko's safety. I stretched madly on my head, thinking, then tilted back, wanting at least a little bit of calm. And the memories of angry arguing with my friends today came to mind. I was embarrassed that I hadn't realized it until Rena said something. She was right. A house is big. Compared to all the houses with the straw thatched roofs in Hinamizawa, it was really big. But it actually had empty rooms. I've never thought that we were affluent. I'm not fluent. But also never that we were poor. I just didn't admit it because people would think I was arrogant. Maybe my family really is wealthy. No, I feel like they might be in debt. Right? Remember when his parents had to go back to Tokyo? I feel like that was a money problem. But a few rooms we could lend to Satoko. The guest rooms are only in use when people related to my dad's shop come and stay every once in a while. Plus, if we clean up a few of the rooms my dad uses for storage, they could work for as well. So food expenses, that might have been a more serious problem than a kid like me could imagine. Lunch every day would be manageable. All of our friends would just have to bring a little bit more for lunch than they usually did. Everyone packing at everyone else's food anyway, it would be manageable. This kid is Delulu, yeah. Breakfast and dinner though, that would have to be up to Mom. I would need to convince her to lend Satoko more than just a room. Of course, I don't even think convincing her of that would be easy. This guy, he doesn't realize, like, his uncle would want her back. He can't be like, yo, Satoko's gonna live with me now. But how much did it cost for one person to eat? I mean, tens of thousands of yen per month. Couldn't complain about it if I showed that, could they? I only had 10 or 20,000 yen in savings, but it was something. Actually, I had even more thanks to New Year's gifts and such, but my parents had taken all that and put it into a fixed time deposit. If I could get access to that, it should add up to a lot of money. If I got that far, I should ask Mia and Rena to share some of the burden. Of course, I wouldn't depend on that. Yeah, he's Delulu. He's already Delulu, guys. Rena got mad at me, didn't she? But how I shouldn't just shove responsibility onto others. I have to ask for help. I so I'd basically be saving her myself. I followed through on it. Oh boy, it wouldn't be only food expenses. There were a lot of other things that couldn't do without, like bath and laundry. My mother was awfully methodical and strict about cutting out inefficiencies. And for once that was troublesome. Can they stop using those fancy words? She might even make reference to the money it could cost for the detergent Satoko could use for her own clothes. I couldn't think only about food expenses. I needed more money. Oh, he's like Satoshi. Hey, wait, Keiichi Maebara. Since when all this about money? If you could afford it, you would need your parents' permission first. You're looking after a young girl for a really long time. What would I say to persuade them? Just come down a little bit, Keiichi Maebara. You realize right away that you can't. If you ask them seriously, they would tell you to call the police. If you manage to gain their empathy, why should the Maebara family have to shoulder all of the burden by herself? That's what would happen. That's what would happen. That was it. It was very sad and frustrating, but no matter how much I wanted to help, my resolution alone couldn't save anything. Oh yeah, guys! I did this AI thingy, where it actually checks your accent in English. I'm like, what was it? 80% German, around 20% Dutch. I'm like, what? Wait, I understand the German. Wait, wasn't I also like Finnish? It was really weird. But then a person I know who has like a really, really, really thick German accent. He's 100% English. How? Oh, Danish. Yeah, it could have been. Yeah. I think that was it. Yeah. At the double D. But yeah, how could that one? How could he have 100% English? His German accent is so thick. I was like, huh?
そんなにも子供って無力なのかよ。
You're powerless, man. I felt frustrated. I believed my feelings were stronger than anyone else's. I thought they were stronger than coaches. And yet... At that point, there were 2 knocks at my door. Mom poked her head inside. Knock, knock.
起きてたの？さっきからご飯ってずっと呼んでるわよ。
あ、うん。今行く。
As someone financially dependent on his parents, I shouldn't say this, but I just sat around doing nothing and food suddenly appeared. Plop! It's magic. It felt so natural to me that I shamelessly thought of it as the responsibility of the parents who gave birth to me. But when I realized that natural thing was actually right, I came to realize just how hard it was to grant that privilege to others. Even the boring meal in front of me, no better than was said. More meaning than that tonight. The thing is, for me, it's easier to cook for more people than just for me alone. Because if I just cook for me alone, I will have food for ages. There's food for 3 on the table right now. For Dad, for Mom, and for me. I can imagine how hard it would be to add another place at the table. It would be kind of easy. Not gonna lie, it would be kind of easy. You just basically just make the same. Just a bigger portion, bro. Stupid. El stupito. Think Keiichi Maebara. I don't think he can. It was hard to make food for 4, then just think about how 4 people could eat food made for 3. Oh. I changed around the way I thought, and with that I began to consider an unthinkably bold plan. That's right. I didn't need to get my parents' permission. You should just live here in secret. Oh my god, this guy. He's stupid. I got upset when I found out a while ago, but if I remembered right, if you climbed out the window, then shimmied down the first floor roof of the gutter, you could go in and out of the house directly from my room. Sadako's physical ability far surpassed my own, so it would be even easier for her. But that would mean she wouldn't even be able to go to school, right? Because people would be like, hey Satoko, you're at school. Where are you living at? What the hell? I hadn't even thought about it, but her living here secretly was actually a necessity. Only have to bring Satoko to my house when the public agency said they wouldn't wait and see. In other words, if Sadako's uncle continued to be her guardian, if in such a situation word got out that she was here, her uncle would barge in and drag Satoko back with him. Her uncle was a rightful guardian, so my parents would hand her over without an argument, no doubt. So, I needed to keep it a secret that she was living here. Needs to be a secret, then having my parents' help would mean a lot. Gotta deceive your allies first, like they always say. He's stupid! He's stupid! Okay. Persuading my parents was an unrealistic proposition, so I searched for a way to have her live here in secret. When I was around, she would just have to be really quiet in my room on the second floor. That is not living, sir. The issue was the daytime. She was hiding from her uncle that she shouldn't go to school. I might be lonely, but not going would be the better option. How many years does she think she would be hiding there? Is this guy... Oh my god, he's mental. I could easily teach Satoko the stuff she learns in her grade. Actually, during school, I mostly help all the younger kids out rather than study my own stuff. During the day, I wouldn't need to go to school, so I wouldn't be at home. Parents respected my privacy now that I was this age, so they wouldn't go snooping around in my room while I was gone. I think. She holed herself up in my room. Be okay, right? My parents did come thanks to where the second floor was. She could hear the approach from the sound of them coming up the stairs. And there would be a little bit of time before they got all the way up. Estimated a few seconds. She would be able to hide herself in the closet. This is so stupid! Wait, Katie. Something doesn't make sense. She can't go to school, then what will she do for lunch? I'm down already. Just leave for my own lunch, couldn't I? Just go to school without lunch and get everyone else to split theirs with me. Okay, that's good. He's still... Oh my god, he's so delulu. Okay, that's good. No more contradictions or oversights, right? Oh, breakfast and dinner. Could somehow get her to go without breakfast. And go with 2 meals a day when I sleep in on Sundays after all. Every night I pretend as though I had a bigger appetite and ask for a bigger helping. And then I could just somehow get part of that to Satoko. As a test. Stood up from my seat with my plate of fish in my hands.
どうしたのケイチ
Stupid.
ご飯は座って食べなさい
Exactly.
ちょっと気分が変えたくなってさ。
Yeah, and he will do this every single night. Every evening he will be like, yeah, I'm not in a good mood. I'm gonna eat upstairs in my room.
自分の部屋で食べてもいいかな。
ボロボロ落として汚すぞ。
Stupid. He's stupid.
食事は食卓で食べなさい。
ごめん。
He's just stupid. Hey, Chrono. Hey, wait. I only tried to take away 1 plate of fish and they ganged up on me. In reality, it was impossible for me to smuggle food away without my parents knowing about it. But it must have been worth taking the time to think about. There must be some trick, some method to avoid them realizing. Even if I can't think of one today, I might kind of one tomorrow. He's stupid. My appetite was rapidly fading, so I finished early and went back to my room. I went back there and tried to think about it from Satoko's point of view. For example, let's say my parents were coming up the stairs right now. I've got to hide. Opened the closet. The clatter. Didn't open quietly. Hey, wait. Did it always open really smooth and quiet? Why was it suddenly doing this now? Was this house even structurally safe? Is it already showing signs of dilapidation? Or the hinges just not greased well enough? I just applied some lubricating wax. The sound itself may have been soft, but it left me uneasy as to whether my parents would detect it happening when they climbed the stairs. But this was an easy problem. I could do something about it. Just had to fix it up a little bit so it didn't make any noises. And now I'll close myself in the closet as though I'd successfully hid. He's stupid! I basically always left my futon out on the floor. I couldn't think of any real reason my parents would want to go into my closet. Even so, there still might be some reason they would. I might need to construct some sort of camouflage so that she wouldn't be noticed even if they did open it. He's still Lulu! But the more she worried about that, the less time she'd have to actually hide, meaning it would be more likely they'd hear a noise. And then I suddenly had to go to the bathroom. Bathroom? The need to use the toilet, so obvious and yet such a fatal flaw. The only bathroom was on the first floor. It would be absolutely impossible for her to use it without my family realizing. I might need to set up a portable toilet, like a chamber pot, I guess. Satoko would hate it, so she could go in my room. But the stench would be pretty terrible. Anyone sensitive would probably notice the smell without even coming into the room. The bath was okay though. She could just take a bath when my parents were out. Couldn't do anything about the toilet. When her stomach started to hurt, if my parents were lazing around downstairs, she'd be in trouble. It was then that I noticed that I'd been clawing at my head with both hands. I sat down in the dark closet with my knees against my chest. I buried my face in them and tore at my hair. The more I thought, the more contradictions popped up. The more I thought, the more things failed. And the more I worried, the more I was reminded of how little power I actually had. This guy's stupid. My back started to hurt from staying in a cramped place for so long. If I was to shelter Satoko, I would need to force her to feel this pain. I live in such a dark, narrow, suffocating place forever. Like, even Harry Potter had it better. Even Harry Potter had it better. It would still be better than being abused by her uncle, or so I wanted to think. Hard to breathe, so I gave in and crawled out of the closet. I looked at the clock, and to my surprise, it was 3:30 in the morning. What? This guy's stupid? It had felt like so little time, it was so unbelievably long. And I realized that I was slammed with a terrible urge to sleep, as if the time had only just caught up with me. I didn't have enough strength to fight it, and I fell flat onto my futon. Shit, I just can't go to sleep like this. If I waste any time, that'll mean I'm taking the same wait-and-see attitude that me and Coach and everyone else did. I needed to keep worrying about how to rescue Satoko for a minute, or even a second longer, than everyone else. Isn't there a better way? Isn't there a better way? That one phrase I spoke to myself swirled around and around a spiral and steadily took over my entire mind. Last moment of consciousness, I thought. Actually thought. There were a lot of blind spots on what I'd considered tonight, but I absolutely wasn't wrong for having those ideas. You were. Tomorrow, I would suggest this bold plan to the others. Mion might be able to help somehow, and Rena was really sharp, so she might have a good suggestion. Above all, to rescue Satoko once again, with everyone helping out. I felt pathetic for letting myself fall asleep. I'm sorry, Satoko. He's stupid. He's absolutely stupid. Oh my god. What do you think of his plan, guys? What do you think of his plan? It's a great plan, isn't it? Isn't it? Ah! Good morning. The ceiling blotted to view. It was hot. There was a thin layer of moist sweat on me. Oh, moist. Cameron would love that. Moist. The voices of the cicadas permeating my room were somehow grating to my head. Are? Arere?
今日、日曜日じゃないよな。
Arerere? I remember today was a weekday and quickly brought myself to consciousness. And then finally, I leapt out of bed. Clock read a little before 10. Oops, he's too late. I was totally late. Why didn't his parents wake him up? When I went downstairs, my mom would get mad at me. There's nothing I could do though. Oh, did they actually go to Tokyo today? After reviewing the schedule for the school day for a moment, I suitably rearranged the stuff in my bag. Hernan got dressed and went down the stairs. Like my parents would have woken me up. My mom, she would be like, Sarah, you gotta go to school. There was no sign of my parents anywhere. Maybe they went out somewhere together. So that's how it was. My mother had probably woke me up once in the morning, but then I fell back asleep without remembering it. My parents, thinking I'd gone to school, left. Something like that probably happened. It's so weird. Went to the front door and as expected, it was locked. They just locked him in! Looked like I was right. It was further evidence of my speculation being correct. And I realized my parents weren't here, I suddenly felt less like I had to rush to get to school. There was one portion of breakfast left in the dining room. Probably mine. The milk that poured in it had gone warm since a while ago. And I realized how hard it would be to sneak food for Satoko. I said I had cried. Aww! Well, thinking back on it, food wasn't the only issue in that regard. I wasn't in a position where I could care for Satoko by myself anyway. Yeah, she gotta poop, man. It's such a heavy thing just to save a single person. I've seen this on TV and in comics all the time. Those feel-good words about how you'll save your friends for sure and such. Is that why I ran my mouth like that, swearing to save her because I wanted to feel good about it? Nah, absolutely wasn't true. Because the fact was, I couldn't save her. What is with the monologue today? My voice is getting effed up again. Keiichi, why so much monologue today? What the hell is this? Please. Because I didn't want to think like an adult. Like I couldn't do anything but watch. Did Satoko go to school today? I immediately realized that was a meaningless question. Whether or not she did, that wouldn't be changing the environment she'd been placed in. Couldn't save her, and no one else could either. I could only pray for a miracle.
俺たちは無力か。
Because you're children, man. You're just children. With the vague goal of getting to school in mind, I sluggishly put on my shoes and stumbled out the front door. Yeah! I'd only overslept by 2 or 3 hours, but the sunlight and air felt completely different from how they usually were in the morning. Man, if I overslept for 2 or 3 hours, I would be like, yeah, sorry, I'm sick. Well, of course they did. Once 10 o'clock came around, you could barely call it morning anymore. Didn't feel like walking the same old route to school. Right? Right? Yeah. Like 2 or 3 hours is already a lot. A day has around 6 to 8 hours. Like not even real hours, just school hours. Like for us, an hour was 45 minutes. So, yeah. I need to ultimately end up there, but I was like, I didn't want to choose the shortest route, the most proactive one to get to school. But on a more positive light, maybe I wanted some time to walk by myself and think. I had to go to school. Partly to make sure Satoko was safe. But I hadn't come up with any plans yet because she's stupid. Nothing since last night. So, the path I took from my house was in the complete opposite direction. If I went this way, I'd pass Rena's house and the dam side. It would be quite a detour. I calculated how long of a detour it would end up being, then satisfied with the answer, I started to walk. Does he want to hide her? Does he want to hide her there? Is he stupid? Rena had brought me to the dam side a few times. One section of it had turned into an unlawful oversized garbage dump, and Rena really liked going fishing for junk in there. Without that, kind of is a completely normal goal too. I can't think of a few other qualities you could do without, but whatever. This guy. Does he want to hide her here? The view quickly opened up wide and I was hit by a strong wind. There was no shelter here at this big dam site. Maybe it was a good thing I came here, I thought. At the very least, it was more healthy to think about stuff in a place like instead of my cramped bedroom. Took a deep breath and filled my lungs with the rich, cold air unique to Hinamizawa. The Delulu air? I feel like it's a Delulu air. Is the game kind of loud? Man, I never know, guys. I never know. You always, like, whenever I ask you guys, it's like, no, Sarah. Then I watched the VOD and it was. Ring, ring. Turn around reflexively. It was a bicycle bell. Considering where I was standing, I don't think they were trying to get me out of the way. Rang the bell because they wanted something from me. Oshi-san? Is it Oshi-san?
Yeah, 申し訳ないね.
We haven't met him in chapter 3 yet, so... Yo, Tomitake-san. What you doing, man? Are you gonna die again? Rip out your throat again? Like look at his big neck. Look at that big, thick neck, guys.
君、ひなみ沢の人だよね。
そうですけど。
I've seen this person around a few times. Right, I remembered. His name, I think, was Tomitake, a freelance photographer who lived in Tokyo. He would zealously visit Hinamizawa every season to take pictures. So me and the others told me, I think. Something else. There's no obvious something new, my jingle. Oh yeah. His name, he was zealously visiting Hinamizawa every season to take pictures. So, oh wait, I already read that.
フルデ神社ってここからどう行けばいいか教えてもらえないかい?
But he knows. Shouldn't he know? He's been here for
マ
years.
ップを宿に置いてきちゃったみたいでね。困ってたんだよ。
ここから神社ですか？
I knew where everything was in my head, but explaining how to get there was difficult. I was a little irritated at having been bothered for this point. I realized it meant my detour actually meant something. Feeling faded quick.
教えてもいいですけど、ちょっと口で説明するのは難しいですよ。一緒でよければ連れて行ってあげますけど。
He's just skipping school. He's just skipping school at this point.
え？それはかたじけないね。
This guy is so
助かる
crazy.
よ。あ、でもいいのかい？君の用事は。
Tomitaka-san finally appeared to have realized how strange it was for a student like me to be here at this time of day. I smoothly told him not to worry about it, then turned my back and started walking towards the Furuta shrine. Tomitaka-san hurried to turn his bike around and came after me.
ごめんごめん。
Ay.
気にしないでくれや。男には組織を離れて一匹狼になりたい時もあるんだからね。
With a free-minded freelancer, who's probably soon gonna be dead, it was easier for me too that he was under that impression.
僕は富武、フリーカメラマンさ。専門は野鳥と風景。まだまだ無名だけどね。
It seemed absurd for him to introduce himself when I was just showing him to the shrine. I gave him his name, so I need to give mine back.
前原圭一です。
前原圭一、
よろしく。
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくね。
He seemed like a pretty silly man, but that felt kind of good considering I've been suffocating with worry over Satoko. I'm like, hey, Rizvan! Yeah. Along the way, Tomitaka-san spoke at length to me about how precious the nature in Hinamizawa was. I was a treasure trove of rare wild birds despite not having asked. I wasn't interested in what he had to say. He seemed to be enjoying himself, so I left him to do it.
この石段を上がれば神社の境内です。
ありがとう。助かったよ。
I thought Tomitaka-san was coming here for a couple of years now. What?
ちょっと遅刻しちゃったかな。
Yeah, so is Keiichi. As Tomitaka-san mumbled to himself, he left his bicycle nearby and started to climb the stairs quickly. I didn't have a watch, but as far as my internal clock could guess, it was still a little late in the morning. School wasn't very far from here. Maybe I could kill a little more time until then. With that in mind, I went up the steps in pursuit of Tomitaka-san. What? Are they gonna break in? When I reached the top of the long staircase, I arrived at the wide open shrine grounds that were too grand looking for this tiny village. Tomitaka-san. Oh, there he is. Looked like he was supposed to be meeting someone here. Then he got lost and ended up being late. I was bowing to a lady who must have been a person he was meeting. Oh no, is it Takano-san? It is the booba lady. The lady, I knew her.
あら、前原くんじゃない。
あらあら。
こんにちは。
こんにちは。あらあら。
今日は学校はお休みかしら。
はいですわ。あらあら。
あれ？なんだ、圭一くんついてきたのかい？
別にそんなつもりはないですよ。ただちょっと時間つぶしがしたかっただけです。
あらあら。あらあら。重役出勤とは優雅なものね。さすがは有名人。今から大物ぶりを発揮してること。
Remember, she's the same voice actress forever from Umineko. Wait, was I a celebrity? Well, she did say my name out of nowhere anyway. I was oddly concerned about what she meant by famous.
あら、私の名前はまだ思い出せない？
Takano Mio-san.
高野美代さんだよ。村の診療所に勤めてる。圭一くんは健康そうだからあまり病院のお世話にはならないかな。
せっかくお知り合いになれたんだから、今度病気か何かできたらちょっぴりだけサービスしてあげようかしらね。
Are you gonna step on me, ですわ。This lady named Takano-san, I kind of didn't remember her. Maybe we'd passed each other on the street a few times, but I was pretty sure this was the first time we talked. Well, this is Hinamizawa. Even if I don't know a person's name, it's not unusual for them to know mine. I glanced at Takano-san and saw she had a bag and a camera.
ひょっとして二人とも写真仲間ですか？
They're so gonna break into the shrine thingy.
あ、それで待ち合わせを。
仲間でなんてとんでもない。素人の私に二郎さんが優しくてほどきをしてくださるだけなのよ。
Gently. Guys, you think they have something going on?
ねえ。
ね
あ、そんなことないよ。高野さんは飲み込みが早いからね。僕の指導なんかなくても実に自由に撮影をこなすよ。
Wait, let me actually check something on my mic. Maybe this is better? I don't know, man. I just turned the gain a little bit up. Dum 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 dum.
本当さ。
We got another stick. I couldn't tell which of them was ahead in the conversation. Well, there was only one couple you wouldn't get tired of watching.
いよいよあさってが綿流しね。
Still 2 more days. Man. And we got the panty, the little guy on
今
the
年は
panty.
いい写真が撮れるといいんだけど。
You missed the ara ara.
明日の設営シーンからレンズに収めるつもりだよ。
Still 2 more days, man.
そういう準備風景からも
now.
お祭りの活力を捉えたいんだ。
Oh, I just remembered. There was some village festival called Watanagashi. Or something day after tomorrow on Sunday.
ひなみ沢の守り神、お社様に感謝するため、古い布団を積み重ねて供養する、そんなお祭りでしたっけ？
Well, kinda entrails, you know, for torture, boy. Still 2 more days, also first for work this week. That is true.
あら、ご名答。
あら。
前原くん、引っ越してきたばかりにしては博識ね。
ね。
そう。お社様に感謝するためのお祭り。
Why is she always like talking in such a sing-sangy voice? I don't know. Takano-san smiled somewhat meaningfully, but didn't tell me what part of a festival to think Yashiro-sama needed to be laughed at.
やれやれ。
Yare yare だぜ。
でもどうだろうね今年は。
二度あることは三度ある。
Please don't tell us the story again. We heard the story like 10 times already. Like seriously, we heard the story like 10 times already.
そしてもう4度あったのよ。5度目がないと言える方が何の根拠もないと思うけれど。
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna perish yet again. I knew what they meant by the whispered exchange. On the day of Watanagashi. Freak death always occurs, which people call Oyashiro-sama's curse. And disappearance occurs that people call being demoned away. Yeah, sure. We totally haven't heard that. Oh my god. Like, this is the part that I don't like in Higurashi, that they tell us again and again and again and again about this stuff. These strange events had happened 4 years running, and Watanagashi rapidly approaching the day after tomorrow marked the 5th. Like, we don't need to know. We don't need to know that. We as the reader already know it. Like, man. But yeah, this couple also doesn't have much luck this year. They never have much luck, don't they?
村の旧敵にたたりをなすお社様か。今年もあるとして、果たしてその矛を受けるのは誰になるだろうね。
But what if someone starts on chapter 3? They're gonna get the full story to please. You shouldn't start on chapter 3. Chapter 1 is even for free on Steam. Man!
あ、僕はここに来るたびにちゃんとお参りしてお賽銭を入れてる。
Yeah, you're still gonna get sacrificed.
僕じゃないことは確かだよ。
あらそう。
あらそう。
近年のお社様は 違法人には特に厳しいって話
Yes, also
を。
new, Takano-san.
引っ越してきたばかりとはいえ、前原くんはちゃんとひなみ沢に住んでる村人だけど、
But he's already Lulu.
二郎さんは毎年来るだけのただのよそ者。さーて、今年は見逃してもらえるかしら。
This lady. Man, I love the voice actor, but this lady.
ひどいな。
Tomitaka-san was the only with a pain grin, but we all were smiling, me included. Yashiro-sama, the one who used the curse to kill people involved with the dam project. He killed the dam construction manager. Killed Satoko's parents for supporting it. And the next year, he even killed her aunt. If the demon in your way was part of that curse, then you could add Satoshi to the list of victims. I thought about it. I realized that in zero freak death incidents, the overwhelming majority had the last name Hojo. Oh my, this guy. What would my VTuber mama say now? Ay caramba! Stupido. Idiota. Half of the death and disappearance had come from the Hojo family. The Hojo family lived here in Hinamizawa. Did that mean Oyashiro-sama punished and cursed them particularly harshly? Because despite that, they had been in favor of the dam?
サトコのおじが帰ってきたって話は聞いてますか？
Kitema-san. Takano-san, who had been enjoying a few words with Tomitaka-san, was caught unaware by my sudden inquiry.
あ、ごめんなさい。今なんて？
え？
いえ、サトコの両親がたたり殺されて、おばもたたり殺されて。
I mean, they probably know, right?
だったら順番的には次はおじの番かなって思ったんです。去年のたたりでおばが無残な死に方をし、それに恐れをなして町に逃げていたやつですよ。お社様は確か村を捨てて逃げ出そうとするのは
I feel like Ikechi will be the one that's gonna end Satoko's uncle. I had intended to be quite this persistent. Those words, they just flowed out of my mouth without me thinking about it. Right. Oyashiro-sama's curse. Didn't believe in something so unrealistic, of course, but the fact was that every year unfortunate accidents and incidents happened to... I can't read today! Well, I can never read, but... to enemies of the village. I feel like Keiichi is the one that's gonna end the curse. Really? I feel like Keiichi's gonna be the one that's gonna end Satoko's uncle. Because there were a couple of times where I was like, man, I gotta get rid of this guy. Takano-san said just now. It had happened 4 times. I'm reading that quote right now in chat. No one could say there wouldn't be a 5th.
面白い説ね。確かに過去の犠牲者を見れば北条姓が多いのは事実。その延長として考えれば今年はおじが死ぬか消えるかする可能性は
See, and I feel like the uncle will die just by Keiichi's hands.
もう高野さんは起こるかもしれない不幸を笑うのは良くないよ。
It's gonna happen, man.
ごめんなさいね。
Ooh, and then Satoko's gonna disappear, right? Oh, you think she's gonna get thrown into the well again?
でもお社様のたたりは私のライフワークだし。
Life of Aku. It's a life's work, damn. That's interesting. So, Oyashiro-sama's curse is her life's work. What does that mean? Takano-san gave off a mysterious, somehow intellectual impression, and her life's work was mysterious in its own right. She probably really liked inexplicable supernatural phenomena or something.
高野さんはお社様のたたりに詳しそうですね。どうでしょう。北条の帰ってきたおじがたたりに会う可能性は。
I thought it was the S group's life work. Kinda right. The Sonosaki is mean.
あら何？
あらあらあら。 あら、何？
そのおじさんを殺したくて仕方がないみたいね。
はいはい。Yes. Yes.
そんなんじゃないです。
な、yes it is. にゃはははははは。
どうだろうね。
どうだろうね。
神様の気まぐれ次第だからね。
前原くん、
はいはい。
サンタクロースの正体は知ってる？
Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Santa Claus is real. He's real, huh? A strange question all of a sudden, and I couldn't immediately answer.
なーに？知らないの？
Where her booba that Seggy? What?
パパよ。みんなの家のパパ。
What? What? Santa Claus isn't the real Santa Claus? My papa is the Santa Claus?
なんだ。そういう意味ですか。そりゃそうですよ。どんなものの正体だ
Is
って。
all I think, isn't she like
最終的には人間です。
25? Wait, how old was she? Takanomio. Isn't she in her 20s? Never mind, she's in her 30s. Never mind.
だってここは人間しかいない世界なんですから。すべての現象は人間で解明できるはずです。
I felt like I put that somewhat strangely, but Takano-san was not as dissatisfied with that reply as I might have guessed.
あら、その年齢のうちからそれに気づけるなんてなかなかね。
あら。
人間の世で起こる現象はすべて人間の都合で人間が起こす。
人間。
では前原くん、もう一度尋ねるわよ。今度はサンタクロースじゃなくてお社様。
Is everyone's papa Oyashiro-sama?
お社様のたたりの正体は何かわかるかしら？
Thank you, Daryl. Thank you. So, what she's saying is like everyone can be Oyashiro-sama, right? So, like, even Keiichi can be Oyashiro-sama if he's gonna do the thing with Satoko's uncle, right? Takano-san took a step forward, being gazed into my eyes as she asked. Santa Claus was really the parents of every family's children. Even Keiichi's papa, yay! If lionizing the legend was a corporate tactic to try and profit during Christmas sales, then... what was Oyashiro-sama really?
あなたが言ったのよ。ここは人間しかいない世界だって。
Oh, this is a little bit like Umineko, right? For an Umineko, it's more like there's no magic. It's just humans.
すべての現象は人間で解明できるって。
This is exactly the thing as in Umineko.
圭一君、ここだけの話だよ。
Okay.
高野さんはね、お社様のたたりをめぐる一連の連続開始事件をね、ひなみ沢の村人が何かの儀式に基づいて行っている人為的殺人事件でないかと見ているんだよ。
So the S group, right? What up, Noras? What up?
誤解しないでね。私はそれに至る教義や思想、文化を民族学的見地から研究することがライフワークなの。
Everything can be explained by human actions. The problem is that we can't explain human actions. Yeah, some of them we can't really explain. Yep.
別に犯人が誰かなんてことには全く興味がないのよ。
She doesn't care.
そこだけ勘違いしないでちょうだいね。
I could tell only that she was saying some crazy stuff. She's cray. To use a food analogy, like you'd force feed a duck to be fattened. She forced her words down my throat, that's what it felt like, huh? No? Is she stupid?
そもそもそれを理解するためには ひなみ沢村が鬼ヶ淵村と呼ばれていた古代にまで遡らなければならな
I
い。
already heard this in chapter 2, lady. Please.
鬼と血を交わらせたと信じる半人半鬼の仙人たちが。
Takano-san, having entered her home field, leaned forward and began to speak of ridiculous matters. Tomitaka-san realized she was overawing me and interrupted for me.
高野さん、高野さん。
Takano-san, he's stupid. Stop.
その話をいきなりケイイチ君にしても。
He's really like, he's stupid, man. Takano-san, stop. He's stupid.
ほら、彼も面食らってるよ。
It's not confused, he's stupid.
あら、そう。
Ara.
続きに興味があったらいつでも言ってね。
No, you're creepy. So
前原
no.
くんくらいの年頃の男の子が好きそうな猟奇的なお話がてんこ盛りなんだから。
Oh, yeah, we know from chapter 2.
ありがとうございます。
We know.
気が向いたらそのうちに。
For now, I softly and safely gave my refusal. Takano-san seemed a little unhappy that Tomitaka-san had rained on her parade, but she stopped talking about it then. Even so, it was still a very interesting story. Yashiro-sama's curse, where she thought of a strange freak death, were really homicides perpetrated by people of the village.
まあその常識的に考えればそうですよね。タタリなんかで
そうだよ。
人が死ぬはずない。誰かがタタリになぞらえて殺してるに決まってます。
そうね。それが誰なのかは研究しない方が無難ね。
Yeah, cause the Sonosaki group.
高野さんは知ってそうですね。証拠はないまでも確信を持っているくらいには。
あら、どうしてそう思うのかしら。
I just kind of felt it vaguely. It didn't seem like her extreme passion for this research would calm down just because these things were taboo, because it was safer and easier. This person laughed, walking through the profound forbidden abyss of risks and taboos. Ooh, abyss? That reminds me there's probably gonna be more tales of remastered versions. We're gonna get Grace's F next year, and they already said there are gonna be more remastered of Tales of. And there's one Tales of called Tales of the Abyss, so that's what I just had to think about. Oh, it's a good game, it's a good game.
それくらいにしなよ、ケイ
Maybe
イ
they
チ
should
君。
remaster Celia 1 and 2 first. Please not go into space again. Man, Tales of Arise was wild. The second half was, I don't know, so boring.
せっかく助けてあげたのに、またお社様のたたりの話が始まっちゃうよ。
おや様。
涼しいうちに散策に行きたかったのにな。
Tomitaka-san seemed a little disappointed not to be able to go on the date he'd planned since I had brought up a weird topic. Right now, there was something I wanted to ask just for a little bit. And that was the real tales of the aliens we meet along the way. Thank you, Noras. About whether Sadako's uncle will be chosen for the curse this year. If he was, then another miracle would happen just like last year. Terrible incident would happen again, but would release Satoko from her unfortunate circumstances once more.
まあ、
あ
もちろんおそらくあの辺りの人たちが関わってるんだろうなっていう憶測は持ってるわよ。鬼ヶ淵村の歴史を研究していれば自然と至る必然的結末。
the S group, the Sonosakis.
それは誰です？
Don't say it. Don't say it. And then suddenly Shion jumps out of the bushes. What would I do if I knew? I asked the question to the other me deep inside. No reply.
熱心ね。
ね？
それを知ってどうするつもりかしら？
I would hire them.
別に。
知ったらあなたにも危険が降りかかるかもしれないわよ。5年目のたたりはあなただったりして。
Takano-san turned with Taboo, gave a devilish, satisfied smile as though nothing in the world would be more amusing. was probably trying to tease me, but I didn't feel like going along with her little game one bit.
偉そうな能書きでもったいぶってますが、高野さんだってよくは分かってないみたいじゃないですか。
Wow. Wowing. I had felt a tinge of irritation at Takano-san's roundabout way of speaking. Those emotions escaped my mouth like water flowing through a strainer. What the hell is a strainer? Even I was surprised at how directly I had spoken out about what I felt. Of course, I wasn't the only one taken aback.
あら言ってくれるわね。坊やなのに挑発までできるの？意外に野生的ね。
あ、
嫌いじゃないわよ、そういうの。
No, she's a... Oh no. Oh no. This is so dark. Takano-san's tongue poked out of her mouth. And I was convinced that it was long, thin, and split in the middle like a snake's Voldemort.
ならいいわ。教えてあげてもよくってよ。
Oh, she's angry.
でも教えてあげる前に3つ誓ってもらうわ。
He totally won't tell anyone else, especially not Mion or Shion.
私が何を教えても後悔しない。
He's gonna regret it. Gotcha.
口外しない。
He's gonna tell it to someone.
私が言ったなんて絶対言わない。
He's also gonna tell that it was Takano-san. You for Trion? We have Mion, Shion, and Trion. And then there's also Brion. I got firmly and nodded. Tomitaka-san made an exaggerated expression of distress, gave a dry, vague smile, and lit a cigarette.
教えてください。タタリを下しているのは誰です？タタル相手を選んでいるのは誰なんです？
And after I said that, I finally realized why I wanted to know. That is a good point for an ad break, because I still think it's going. It's gonna be a third part for this chapter, probably. Let's see. I'm looking. Yeah, let's. Okay. It's time for an ad break. I will see you again in 3 minutes, guys. Be right back. Bam ba dum bam booya ba dum booya ba dum ba ya ba dum booya ba dum. We're back! Macaroni! Chad, did you wash your hands? Cause I did not. Many of my classmates were playing freely in the schoolyard. A few of them had just run out of the school building after putting on their shoes and tapping their toes to the ground. It looked like they had just finished eating lunch. From a time manipulating standpoint, I guess I succeeded. Ah, she's voiced nice.
大丈夫なんですか?
A few girls noticed me and came running over. Moin moin Vihek! Hello, hello, hello! How are you? Did you do some weird stuff again? Just asking, just asking. It was only natural they were worried. I think if someone wasn't there in the morning, they'd be out the rest of the day.
まあその遅刻さ気にしないでくれ
Instant slander? Boy. I was also slandering. I didn't say your name. Well, now I do. I was like, yo, I know this person who did the AI test for the English thingy, and he has such a thick German accent. And the AI said 100% English. I was like, what? The slander.
それよりさとこはどうだ 今日は来てるか
I bet Vihek cheated, guys. Vihek cheated. The girls exchanged glances. I saw a thin shadow fall over their faces and knew the answer without needing to hear them reply. Vihek accidentally managed to inherit an old castle or something. What? My German accent isn't even that strong. My pronunciation is just generally well slurred. I see. You didn't inherit an old castle. Satoko was absent today too. When all was said and done, after being out 30 days, she'd only come back for one. And now she was out again. I knew if she would come tomorrow.
でも、さとこちゃんから電話があったって先
Yeah,
生言って
Vihek,
ま
you
した。
already saw my new model, right? Do I have to showcase it again? Should I showcase it again? Yeah. I'm Papu.
風邪って言ってたよね。
Aw, okay.
みんな家に帰ったらうがいをちゃんとしましょうって先生言ってました。
You rinse your mouth when you have a cold? Eh? Eh? Wait a minute, Chia-sensei. That's a little too thick-headed, don't you think? You're a teacher, aren't you? Why can't you be more sensitive and catch onto the fact that your pupil is sending out an SOS? But even if she did, there was nothing you could hope for. Most she could do was a home visitation. She didn't have any right to take Satoko from her uncle into safety. No matter the result, it would end up just like the public agencies, with a wait-and-see attitude. You rinse it with vodka, yeah. Give the children like vodka to rinse it. Please don't swallow it, just rinse it. But I bet it will still get into your blood somehow. Just pissed Satoko's uncle off, and her suffering would only grow deeper. Then wasn't saying she had a cold the best option.
そうだなみんなも風邪に気をつけろよ
Hey kids,
もう行
hello.
っていいぜ
Look at the penguin.
昼休みはまだ長いぞ
The girls excitedly scattered into the schoolyard. Rena was yelling out the classroom window, waving her hand. A moment later, Mia and Rika-chan poked their heads out too.
圭一までお休みしましたからとても心配しましたのですよ
Well, you know, he overslept and then he met an old dude and things happened.
顔色もそんなに悪くないしとりあえず元気そう
I felt a little uncomfortable with her saying that I didn't look sick, but I didn't care that much. But he's sick in the
どう
head.
したの？寝坊？
Oh no, he's gonna share his stupid plan.
遅刻は遅刻だろそれとも電車の事故で遅刻したとでも言えば許してくれるのか
What train?
寝坊？
What train? Watanagashi? No, it's Tatarigoroshi. This is chapter 3. He says so down there. Look. Oh, wait, maybe up. With Twitch, you don't know. I have to look down. Or you might have to look up for the Twitch UI thingy. And we still have 2 more days until Watanagashi. Mia was being a bit Hello? Hello? Thank you, emote. Mia was being a bit persistent. Was she going to put on her club president cap and scold me for being late? Well, maybe she didn't have it in for me, so I briefly stated that she was right.
まだね、お弁当あるよ。みんなで食べよう。
Hell
やっぱ
yeah.
りね、ケイチくんがいないと盛り上がらないよね。
But what about Satoko?
サトコは休みなんだな。
Pam, 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 pam. Even Rena feigning tearful. I should take another break. Feigning cheerfulness, couldn't stand to hear that, and her face darkened.
朝、電話があったらしいよ。風がぶり返したから、また休むってさ。
And then she's gonna go shopping somewhere beer, right? Vodka
長引
beer.
くかもしれないって言ってた。かわいそうなので、みんなでお見舞いに行こうという話が出ていますの
Don't
です
visit
よ。
her. Beer?
何言ってんだよ、リカちゃん。
Not pleased with Rika-chan wearing a white smile as though it was a happy occasion. I threw cold water on her.
サトコが風邪なんかじゃないことは俺たちが一番知ってるだろ。たとえ冗談でも二度とそういう白々しいことを言うな。次は怒るからな。
Bro. Rika-chan furrowed her brow, looked down, and mumbled an apology.
ケイチくんだけじゃないよ。みんな辛いよ。
Yeah, I feel like Keiichi is feeling like king, like, I'm the only one that's worried about her. You others, you're not a friend.
俺だけが悩んでるなんて思ってない。でもみんな何もできないのは本当だろ。
Yes, same for you, Keiichi. You can't just stuff her in your cupboard.
それはそうだけど。
Hmm.
でも、
I got the feeling I would cause another fight if this exchange went on. So I apologize for
ごめん。
Yes, not into the cupboard, not even into a closet.
謝るから。
Yeah, well, if
今
we
の
chopped
話は
her
忘れ
up,
てくれ。
you know.
辛いのはみんなも同じだよな。
Hmm.
ああ。
Hmm. It was at least clear, however, that I was the only one who had worried so much about rescuing her. See, he's like, I'm the only one that wants to rescue her. Dum dum. Tetris taught us as much. Where's a will, there is a way. How about he uses his amazing battling skills against the uncle's head? Oh, betting, yeah. Probably had good dreams too. It definitely hadn't stayed up all night thinking so desperate. See, he thinks he's special.
投稿してきていきなりこんなこと聞いて気を悪くするかもしれないけど、ケイちゃん今日遅刻したよね。
I didn't say anything. I was just like thinking, like, hey, Vihek, did you do something weird again?
サトコが今日欠席したこととは関係ある？
は？ミオ、お前何の話してるんだ？
ケイちゃんはたまにちょっとつ盲信なところがあるからね。
What was the thing he took to the game instead? A golf club? He can use that too. Yeah, he took a golf club.
今朝サトコと一緒にケイちゃんも休んだ時、サトコを家から連れ出してどこかにかくまったんじゃないかって。
But that is the thing that... That's what Keiichi actually wants to do. Easy for you to say. If I could have, I'd have done it last night. None of them had real thought about how difficult that clear as day solution was. No. Because they're not stupid like you. They were like, this is a stupid idea. I was up thinking all night, thinking until the night was brightening. And then I concluded that I couldn't do anything of the sort.
バカかお前。人間一人かくまうなんてできるもんかよ。
This guy's, oh my god.
そうだね。ごめん。気を悪くしたなら謝るよ。
別にいいよ。
Don't apologize. He's just stupid.
それより飯にしようぜ。腹が減ってんだ。
Bum, 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 bum. I took my bento box out of my bag. Everyone moved to make a spot for me to sit.
前原くん、
Man, bro, why are you so late?
今来たんですか？
Hi. And just as I was about to stick my chopsticks in, Chia Sensei came
あ、
along.
はい。遅刻してすみません。寝坊しまして。
He overslept for like 4 hours. What the heck? Even the teacher was giving me that strange look.
お弁当を食べたら、委員長と前原くんは職員室に来てください。
Okay.
ちょっとお話がありますので。
Is she gonna tell us like, bro, don't visit Satoko anymore? Probably about Satoko, I thought. Sensei left it at that and went back to onto the hallway. Please, Sensei, don't bat an eye. Being late. Didn't even try the train exiting excuse. Yeah, he didn't. Shaking my head.
行こうぜ、ミオ。
そうだね。
Like, Keiichi's totally excited and she's like, oh my god, no. Mio and I exchanged looks, nodded to each other and got up.
さとこちゃんの話だろうね。
No doubt about it. They were saying she had a cold, but everyone in class knew the truth. I think then that wouldn't have reached the teacher's ears by now.
僕がずっととぼけるので、僕に聞くのをやめたのでしょう。
Does Hinamizawa even have a railroad? I don't think so. Revealing the truth to the teacher would only worsen the situation. Was that why she hadn't said anything? Or was it because she was Satoko's friend? And knew that she was trying to endure the trail of her uncle's abuse, or to get her brother to come home?
どうする？
Brother is dead.
今のうちに私たちなりの統一見解を出した方がいいかもね。
リカちゃんはどうしたい？
Me.
Satoko's closest and best friend was Rika-chan. However much I pretended to be her Nini, it didn't come close to the amount of time that's spent together. So it felt like her opinion should be held in the highest regard.
俺は、サトコがどうしておじにいじめられてるのを耐えてるか知ってる？
No, you're just assuming you don't know, man. Everyone looked startled and turned to me.
昔のサトコはいじめられると、きっと泣きながら兄の背中に隠れてた。
He is just assuming.
でも結局、そのせいで兄が逃げてしまったんだと、サトコは思ってる。
誰に聞いたのかな？
監督か。
Is the train station in the next town then? Because Keiichi's parents went to Tokyo by train in chapter 2. Yeah, probably in the next town. What was this? Shishibon? I don't know, man. Like,
サトコはおじのいじめに耐えれば兄が帰ってくると信じることによって今を耐え抜こうとしてるのかもしれない。でもそんな思い込みとサトシが帰ってくるのは全く無関係なことだ。サトコには悪いがそれが現実だ。
Everyone hung their heads. Everyone was thinking the same thing.
サトコは多分誰の助けも喜ばない。自分一人の力で耐え忍びたいと思ってる。でもそれを尊重してやるのが果たして正しいだろうか。俺は思わない。一時サトコに恨まれることになろうとサトコの意志に関わらず助けるべき時があると思う。
Jesus Christ,
俺は
don't
それが
kidnap her.
今じゃないかと思ってる。
I told them all about what I saw and how I felt when I went to Satoko's house yesterday.
ケイチ君は話すべきだと思ってるってことだね。
もちろん公的機関への通報でサトコが保護されるのが確定してからだ。その確認のないうちはサトコをかえって危険にさらすこともありえるからな。
難しいね。先生との会話の中でその確約ってのが取れるわけ？
Nah. I had no confidence. No confidence. Have confidence, no confidence. But we had to try. Meanwhile, Rika-chan had her hand raised for a while, as if asking for an opportunity to speak.
ケイチに任せますです。
Desu wa?
いいのかいリカちゃん。
ケイチはここにいる誰よりもサトコのことを考えていますです。 その圭一が話すべき時だと判断したなら、僕は文句なんか言わないのですよ。
ありがとう。ミオンもレナもそれでいいか？
Mion seemed to hesitate, not knowing if she should agree. But when she saw Rena's firm nod, she made up her mind and did the same.
よし、行くぞ、ミオン。
But he's thinking more, but is he thinking better? I don't think so. Only Chie-sensei was the teacher's not. I mean, she's the only teacher. We didn't see the principal anywhere. The schedule on the blackboard under the principal's name said, "Training, going straight home." Principal's sense of justice was too strong. Satoko's problems wouldn't be solved with something so vague. Maybe it was a stroke of good luck that he wasn't here. My favorite part about those games is murder. We've been still waiting. There was murder at the very first part of chapter 3. But that was it. When the teacher saw Mion and I come in, she closed up her curry bento, saving the rest for later.
そこへおかけなさい。
She told us to take a seat in the chairs directly in front of the principal's seat. I hadn't sat in this chair since doing a paperwork transferring in. Two of us sat there uncomfortably before the teacher walked over, carrying a notebook and a ballpoint pen, and sat in front of us. Huh?
前原くん、今日は午前中お休みでしたけど、何かありましたか？
Met a strange person?
すみません、寝坊です。
本当に？
先生に嘘言っても。
She narrowed her eyes at me in suspicion. Now I was sure of it. She wanted to talk about Satoko.
まず、二人とも知ってると思いますけど、お友達の北条さんがここしばらくお休みしてますね。
Yeah. Neither Mia nor I had anything to say in response. The teacher proceeded, not minding.
何か知っていますか？クラスで良くない噂をしている人たちがいます。
She is literally a slave. They said so. She's a slave to her uncle. Mion looked down and remained silent, as though she were being lectured. She sent me a quick glance. Everyone had made up their minds. Be leaving things to me.
委員長？前原くんも。先生は別に怒ってるんじゃありませんよ。もしも知っていたら教えてほしいとお願いしているだけです。
She's being physically abused, lady, but...
先生。
Thanks, Dad. Thank you. Thank you for the nice redeem. Thank you, thank you.
先にこっちから質問してもいいですか？
Thank you. She must have anticipated that response. She looked surprised.
クラス中で聡子のどんな噂が飛び交ってるかは知りませんが、仮にその噂が真実だったとして、先生はどうするつもりですか？
Same cat, same. I was like, huh? Huh? And then I was like, it's the dramatic
こう
part.
するもその話が本当なら放っておけません。
放っておけないって具体的にはどう放っておけないんですか？
Since his eyebrows shot up. Maybe I said it like I was trying to pick a
前
fight.
原くん、先生は真面目にお話ししてるんですよ。
Same here. Same here. I'm also being serious.
先生こそ、俺はすごく真面目な話をしているんです。まず答えてください。真実だったとしてどう放っておけないんです？
Sensei took a few breaths, then began to speak slowly.
まず、状況を確かめるために北条さんの家を家庭訪問します。
She has to be there unannounced, though.
おじに怒鳴りつけられて追い返されるかもしれませんね。まあいいや。仮におじと聡子に会えたとします。
I really don't like Keiichi. Is it just me? But I really don't like Keiichi. Keiichi is so demanding. For like a 13 or 14-year-old, he is so demanding. I really don't like him.
それで
Like, the voice actor is doing such a good job. Like, when he has this tone, like the... yeah, well, then what? I'm so buff, she is sensei. It really depends on what the story demands him to do.
そして真意を聞きます。 その事実が確認できたなら
You love his VA. He's
指導し
doing
ます
such a, like all of the VAs are doing such a great job.
指導って曖昧な言い方はやめてください。具体的には何をするんですか？
See, I really hate that. I really hate that how he's talking. I mean, despite my tone being so provocative. She is sensei, but back her emotions and listen calmly. I thought that she was a good teacher. She sensei really did have her student's best interest at heart. He's a teenager, he doesn't know any better. I wish to smack him. But she didn't have the power or the authorization to save Satoko. She let her sense of justice run away with her. The situation could get more complex. Sensei folded her arms and for a few moments she closed her eyes as though mentally concentrating. And when they opened again, there was a strictness in her eyes I'd never seen before.
児童福祉法という法律があります。この法律で児童に対する虐待は
Yeah,
何人に対しても認められていない
but
ことが
still
明
the
記されて
thing
います。
is, as long as Satoko doesn't really say, yeah, I've been physically abused by my uncle, they won't do anything. She will just still saying like, I tripped, teehee haha.
らしいですね。それで
沖宮の生活相談所へ通報します。さっき前原くんは追い返されると言いましたね。この相談所の職員は必要に応じて警察官を同行させるこ
Yeah,
とが
but
できます。
Satoko doesn't want that.
恫
She's
喝
just
には
gonna
絶対に
deny
屈
it.
しません。
その福祉士というお役所の人は連絡して書類で申請して何日後
Like,
に
I
助けに来てくれる
really
んです
hate this Keiichi. Like, who does he think he is?
即日です。彼らの仕事は児童の安全を緊急に保護することですから。
知ってますよ。緊急性があると判断された場合ですよね。
He can get Kamikaku sheet away. Goodbye. Sorry, not Kamikaku sheet, only Kaku sheet.
認められなかったら先生と同じ指導をして様子見をするんですよね。見てるだけ。聡子の叔父の機嫌を悪くして聡子をその場に残したままそれっきり。
Yeah, so what's your plan, you idiota?
ケイちゃん、ちょっと言い過ぎ。
嘘はついてないだろう。去年だか一昨年だかに児童相談所が来た時がまさにそうだったんだろう。その結果どうなった？俺よりもミオンや先生の方がよっぽどよく知ってるだろうが。
I think he drank too much of the Delulu juice. I said too much. I didn't need Mion to tell me that. I was talking crazy and itching for a fight. I was supposed to be telling her about the situation only after I was sure we could save Satoko. I basically told her everything right from the start. Geez, Sensei looked at the clock, stood up, and picked up the phone at the principal's seat. Your favorite juice, the Delulu juice?
もしもし、内線の3455をお願いします。
I don't know, but he seems really desperate. Like, this Delulu guy.
いいの？ケイちゃん。本当に大丈夫かな？
It was too late. The eye had been caused. Now we could only pray.
お世話になっております。ひなみ沢文庫教諭の千恵と申しますが、指導室の渡辺主事はいらっしゃいますでしょうか？はい、ええ。ちょっと急用がございまして、至急校長と連絡が取りたいのですが。
Yo, Windows, thank you very much. Like, Windows was like, yeah, this is the plan. Planning first and is supposed to Windows 10 starten. No, thank you. I still have until October the 25. Please. Thank you, Windows. I was just playing a game, but yeah, thank you for showing me that screen. Thank you. Yes. Thank you very much. Oh, the Windows safety thingy, storage thingy. No, I don't want that. Thank you. No, thank you. Remind me later. Thank you. Like, that is, what the hell? I'm just playing a game and suddenly on my first screen it's like, hey, yo, did you know about Windows 11 update? You want that shit? I'm like, no, please. Windows knows what's best for you. Remember, no. Maybe we can just skip to Windows 12. I don't want Windows 11. I don't want Windows 11. You don't? Are you sure you don't want to pause the game and update? No. The thing is, I still have to do something in my settings because I actually can't upgrade it to Windows 11, even if I wanted to. There's still one of the settings that I still have to change. Bloop. For me to be able to actually get Windows 11. I'm just waiting it out. I really hope that we'll get to Windows 12 before the 25th of October. Get the update of Windows gets a bit delulu. It's always delulu. That's the thing. You don't need autonomy on your own PC. Please.
はい。お願いします。緊急とお伝えください。よろしくお願いします。
よろしく。The teacher put down the phone and tilted her head back and took a breath, like I always did.
二人にもう一度だけ聞きます。
She took a breath like I always did. Hey guys, are you also taking breath? Are you like, are you breathing?
クラスのみんなの噂はすべて本当なんですね。
The thing is, what are the rumors,
はい。
lady? What are the
俺は
rumors?
昨日貞子の家に行って実際にどういうことになっているのか見ました。
あとは先生に任せてください。
But man, as long as Satoko is gonna say, no, I tripped.
貞子ちゃんはきっと先生が何とかします。
I don't. Oh, they're so gonna make it worse.
なんとか
You don't always take a breath. How are you alive?
いい加減なことを言わないでください。なんとかじゃない。絶対でなければならない。
Your Windows 11 is telling you what to do. Ring ring, but there are no. Oh my god, there are no cat ears on this one. I have to go. Wait, let me scoot over here. Head. Yeah. Oh, do we want pink cat ears today? Let's pick pink ones today. There's a pink one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a pink one here. Just here. Yeah, there we go. Cat ears. Whoops. And a pink one here. Flip the image. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. There we go. We cat now.
もしもまた様子見なんてことになったら先生はどう責任を取るつもりですか
Oh wait, I gotta scoot over again. I was yelling, the phone rang. Geez, since it snatched the receiver up
もしも
first.
し。あ、研修中申し訳ありません。はい。実は例の北条聡子さんの件でお話が。はい。
Sensei waved us away, telling us we could leave now. Mia went to leave, but I held my ground. Because he's a stupid idiot. I had a responsibility to make sure she stopped saying such vague ambiguous things. Didn't look like she was going to say anything insubstantial. Then I'd tell them the truth. I had to steal the phone from her.
はい。いえ、まだ相談所には。はい。まだ確認はしていませんが、クラスのこの話では相当な様子です。
相当なんてもんじゃないぞ。すぐにだ。今すぐ何とかしろ。
See, I really feel like he's just gonna kill the uncle. Because why is this happening all the time? Because everything is going too slow for him. So he's gonna take things in his own hands. He's gonna get like a baseball bat, a golf club, I don't know. He's gonna smack the uncle to death. I feel like he's gonna beating him to a pulp. And then he's gonna be like, that was Oyashiro-sama. Like you couldn't use your up arrow key because of a stupid setting in Windows? What? You can always rotate the keyboard and use the down arrow.
通報するならどこへだっていい。でもな、もしも様子見なんてことになってみろ。ただじゃ済まさないからな。
See, he's already in his Lulu phase. I yelled angrily at Sensei and the principal on the other end. wanted to somehow, some way convey to them just how dangerous the situation was right now.
それは分かっています。ちゃんと伝えますから。委員長、前原君を連れて教室に戻りなさい。
She's like, bye!
はい。行くよ、ケイちゃん。あとは先生たちに任せよ。
絶対だぞ。
Oh yeah, right. It's not him, Oya Oya-sama. Because we already know everyone. In Hinamizawa, it's Oya Oya-sama. Until the very last moment, I glared at Sensei. Gee, Sensei was feeling pressured by the likes of me. Idiota! This isn't the time to feel pressured. Now's the time when you give a firm nut to reassure me. Like a thumbs up, hey! Even so, we've already left things in our hands. At this point, we really can't do anything but pray. Bang! Mion shut the door to the teacher's lounge. Article stats from the Ministry of Health and Welfare. I bet the stats are really bad. I bet the stats are really bad. Article 2, definition of child abuse. The term child abuse means the following acts committed by a custodian, meaning a person who exercises parental authority, a guardian of a minor, or other person who is currently engaged in the custody of a child. Hereinafter, the same shall apply. Against a child, meaning a person who is under 18 years of age. Hereinafter, the same shall apply. First, assault the child in a manner that will cause or is likely to cause external injury on the body of a child. See, but as long as Sadako would be like, no. Engage in indecency against the child or cause the child to engage in diseases. Yes. Substantially reduce the amount of food for the child or abandon and neglect the child for a long time period in a manner that may interfere with normal development of the child mentally or physically, or otherwise materially fail to perform the duty of a custodian, or speak or behave in a manner that would significantly traumatic to the child. Prohibition of child abuse. No person shall abuse a child. Law and Number Act number 82 of 2000, authored by the Minister of Health and Welfare. I see. Okay, we're gonna read the next chapter until it's breaky time there. We always get like those breaky time icons, right? Year 19. Principal abusers in case reported to... Did you just... Huh? Is that just a weird sound? I thought I heard a seagull. Huh? Principal abusers in case reported to the Ministry of Health and Welfare. Ooh. Total 5,352. Mother by blood 2,943, 55%. Mother not by blood 203, 3.8%. What is this? Father by blood 2,000. What? Huh? Father not by what? What is this? Principal. Oh, okay, so by their real mother? Oh, so the moms are the abusers. Like the real moms are the abusers. Damn. Oh, so will they be like, oh look, but the father not by blood. It's only 9.1% in the cases. That is the father not by blood abusing her. So no, I don't think it's in Satoko's case. Year 19. Instances by type of abuses in case of blah 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 blah. Total, yeah. Principal abuse. Yes, neglect, abandonment of child. Okay. Psychological abuse. Okay. Forbidden from going to school. Okay. In case reported, yeah. It's probably gonna vary like by a far bigger number. Sexual violence. Okay. It's what also, I just read that is the quote. The quote is, I have 3 mommies in my party. It was Xenoblade 3. I read that as I have 3 mummies in my panty and was what? What did I say? What wild things did I say again? Okay, let's just read until the breaky break. It might be 1 more hour. Let's see. What's this music? The die of fate had been cast. According to a public agency, which we kept being warned could instead result in something far worse for Satoko, who didn't have the evidence first. And just like that, had I let my emotions get the better of me in that moment. Maybe I should have stayed silent and left everything to Mion, since she had been relatively calm. I remembered the punishment game where we had to badmouth Curry and how me saying anything would have made it worse, and Sadako told us to leave the talking to her. Maybe it was the same thing here. I was impulsive, so maybe I should have just shut up and looked at the floor. Also, goodbye. Goodbye. Bye, cat ears. There we go. Seiso's very much in doubt. It was never a question. I've always been Seiso, but it was too late to lament it. The die I had thrown wouldn't be coming back into my hands. All we could do was pray for something good to happen.
ケイチ君はケイチ君にできる精一杯をしたよ。だからあとは先生たちに任せようね。
ね。
俺にできる精一杯。本当に俺が死に物狂いに精一杯だったら、里子を夕べのうちに連れ出してどこかの廃屋にでも隠れてる。
This guy.
そうならなかったってことは、俺は精一杯じゃなかったってことだろ。
He did everything legal. That's what he did.
もう考えるのはよそ。ケイチ君、少し根を詰めすぎだよ。そんな調子じゃケイチ君まで倒れちゃう。
Just leave me alone. I left her with those words and stared lazily up at the ceiling. I wondered if I'd really got Chia-sensei to understand. Would the public agency intervene and solve everything within a day? Would they acknowledge the abuse and guarantee her safety? After lunch break, our afternoon class were mostly self-study. Which is why I say, if the law don't work, you break it. Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. You shouldn't do that, though. Teacher came back to the classroom occasionally, but then the phone in the lounge would ring and she'd have a long conversation with the seller. Everyone in class got the feeling they knew what those phone calls were about. Sensei came trotting back from the classroom.
今日は何度も電話で本当にすみませんでしたね。
Just cancel school.
では今日はこれでおしまいにします。
See you later.
委員長、号令。起立。
It looked to me like Sensei had been wearing a dark expression ever since after lunch break. It wasn't a very relieving expression. It wouldn't be. Even if Sensei 100% understood the situation and patiently explained it to the other person. At the end, the Child Consultation Center as a public agency would be the ones to decide whether to get her safety. Sensei understood that as well as us. And that's why she looks so unreliable right now. Ding dong!
ケイちゃん、帰ろうよ。部活する気も起きないでしょ。
Yeah, no.
兄さん、部活は誰が欠けても面白くないよ。
Reina was right. It was no fun for us if someone was missing. If the teacher's expression had shown more promise, then maybe we would have gone home more comfortably. But I couldn't let myself feel relieved. I couldn't be naive and tell myself all I can do is pray now that the dice has been cast. Just in case they didn't get her to safety and decided to wait and see again. I need to take further measures. We've asked the people who could do something official already. Then there was one more place that was worth asking for help. She might laugh it off. Wait, who? Or I might be right, and I could be in danger in my own life. Try.
ミオ、今日さ、お前の家に寄ってもいいか？
Does he wanna ask the old Obachan, like the leader of the clan? No, wait, the leader... No, she's the leader of like the clan, but the S group is her son? Like Mion's dad is the leader of the S group, right? But like the actual leader, isn't it the old
お前
granny?
漫画かなり持ってるんだろ。少しまとめ狩りしたいんだけどな。
Not Shion, please.
いいけど。
Oh, they don't want to involve Rena. There was an ominous meaning behind my words, so Mion realized what I really meant right away. I was just shocked it was something alone. That's what I meant. Ah, Rena already had her shoes on and was waving to us from the schoolyard. Mion's house was gigantic in every way imaginable. Yeah, and just look at the basement. Hey, Keiichi, you should go into the basement. It's a nice basement. The house itself was a vaguely old-fashioned traditional Japanese house, but the yard, I guess, or the plot of land was enormous. Easily convinced me that they really were major landowners with Hinamizawa under their thumb. Mion brought me through the guest room and Saren brought us some tea. A servant! A servant! Wait, what? Cats, what? What?
へえ、さすが金持ちだな。お手伝いさんなんか雇ってるのかよ。
私とバッチャしか住んでないもの。私だけじゃやってけないよ。
Remember, kids, if you get a possible crazy friend, let that person be at least rich.
週に 2,3 回ね。バッチャの世話とか掃除の手伝いで来てくれてる。3、4人がローテーションで入ってくれてるんで、大抵毎日誰かがいてくれるよ。夕方までだけどね。
I see.
宴会とかがあって人手が欲しい時には別途に呼んでるんだけどさ。
A party? If you had the money to hire all these people, then just take Sadako and glared as her. I glared at her as I thought that, and Mion seemed to catch on immediately.
ごめん。
But she mentioned that, like, her family. Oh, wait, did she mention that? Because we know from episode 2, it was either her or Shion who were like, oh, the Hogers, they are the cursed, they're children, like the cursed people here. No, we don't want to have to do anything with them.
いいよ。金の問題じゃないことは分かってるからな。
先に言っとくけど、私に自由にできるお金は全くないんだからね。そこだけは誤解しないでほしい。
I see. It kind of looked like I was bullying her. Mion had been apologizing to me a lot lately. Was Mion the sort of person who would do that this much? Maybe it's just that I've been looking so grim lately.
でさ。
Yeah, like Mion is actually a nice person, unlike Shion.
何？ケイちゃん、なんか話があったんじゃないの？
ミオンにかなり本気な話がある。
Oh, is he gonna ask her if they can, like, either kill or let Sadako's uncle disappear? Hydrate, got it.
突然な話でミオンは面食らうかもしれないが、聞いてほしい。
Oh, is he gonna ask her?
何？
あ、先に逃げ道を渡しておくな。仮に本当だったとして、ミオはそれを認めてくれなくてもいい。
Oh, he's so gonna ask her like, hey, I know the Sonosakis are Oya Oya-sama.
しらばっくれててもいい。
Oh.
だけれど、最後まで俺の話は聞いてほしい。鬼ヶ淵村御三家の今や筆頭家、その次期当主の園崎美代に話がある。
Ah, don't do that, Keiichi. Oh, don't do that, Keiichi. At first, Mion looked like she had no idea what I was saying, but hearing the whole sentence and putting it together, she reacted.
どこで聞いたの？
それは関係ないことだ。
Yeah, don't say it was Takano-san. I definitely couldn't tell her who told me. Takano-san, you told me not to, but please forgive me. This is why I asked you about it after all.
ケイちゃんが鬼ヶ淵村の名を知ってることだけでも驚きだけど、私についていろいろとあることないことを知ってそうだね。
False?
ああ、あること、ないことだ。俺が勘違いしてるだけなのかもしれない。 でもそれでもいいから聞いてくれ。そしてもしも本当なんだったら。
Yeah, she's totally gonna say, hey, we're the one that are killing people left and right here. Sure.
ケイちゃんが何の
Sure.
話をしようとしてるかわからないけど、話す前に釘を刺すよ。とにかくケイちゃんは大きな勘違いをしてる。
She's
だ
stupid.
からできるなら私はケイちゃんの話も聞きたくない。聞いても何も叶えてあげられないからね。でも話すことでケイちゃんの肩が少しでも軽くなるなら聞くよ。本当に聞くだけ。何も起こらないよ。
Okay.
それでもいいね。
あ
Mion seemed to know what kind of thing I'd be talking about. She warned me that doing so would be fruitless. That much was obvious. If what I was going to say was true, then the Sonosaki family, either masterminds behind the string of freak death that had been occurring every year in Hinamizawa.
お社様のたたりってあるよな。
Mion nodded a little.
正体不明。なぜ起こるのかも不明。
Oya-sama is Santa Claus.
個々には解決しながらも全体で見れば不可解な連続開始連続失踪事件。でも一つだけ共通することがある。それは必ず村の旧敵が標的に選ばれること。
みたいだね。
Mion spoke as if it didn't relate to her. That was fine. She didn't have to admit it. But now I just wanted her to sit quiet and listen to me.
あさってだろ、綿流し。今年のたたりの犠牲者ってさ、もう決まってるのか。
Oh, and then he's gonna be like, hey, 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 I have a sacrifice for you. It's Satoko's uncle. Yeah, every year Oya travels from the North Pole and punishes the bad kids. Yes, but only in Hinamizawa. Mion didn't answer. Expression remained the same too. Like she said, she was just quietly listening.
あ、ごめんな。聞いてるだけって約束なのに、質問しちゃ変だよな。
Mion gave me a look she'd never given me before. A faraway look, the pathetic one. She didn't nod, she just smiled faintly and listened to me.
もしも今年のたたりが聡子のおじじゃなかったなら。だって去年は聡子のおばだろ。順番から言えば決しておかしくはないだろ。
That will also mean like Satoko will also be one of them.
そうだね。そういう順序もあるね。
第一あいつ去年のたたりでおばが死んだ後、聡子を放り出して丸1年町に逃げ出してたじゃないか。
It's freaking dead.
そんなやつもろにお社様のたたり確定じゃないかよ。
Oh. He's talking about the uncle.
今年のたたりに選んでも不足はないはずだぜ。
そうだね。今年のたたりであいつが死んでも多分みんな納得するね。
俺聞いたんだ。お社様のたたりってのはその
It's Santa Claus! No matter how I looked at it, I wasn't sure whether I should continue. No matter how I tried, the words wouldn't come out.
ひなみざわ連続開始事件、通称お社様のたたりは園崎家が主導で御三家が起こしてい
No,
る
no, 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 by Santa
村ぐる
Claus.
みの事件だでしょ。
別に俺はそれにミオンが関わってるとかそんなのには興味がないんだ。ただもしもそういうたたりを決めている連中に渡りがつくなら聡子のおじをたたりに選ぶように言ってほしいだけなんだ。頼む。
ケイちゃんの言ってる内容はさっきから本当にひどいこと。
Yup.
ひなみざわ連続開始事件が園崎家主導の事件なんだとしたら、それじゃあ主犯格は私ってことだよね。
She kind of confessed to it in chapter 2, right?
私がたたりを決
I don't know,
め
man.
指示をし、何人も殺めて消したことになる。ケイちゃんは私を人殺し呼ばわりするんだ。
だから言ってるじゃないか。ミオンが連続殺人の主犯だろうと無関係だろうと 俺はどうでもいいんだ。
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he's Shmion.
たとえミオンが殺人犯だって俺の親友であることには何も関係ないじゃないか。
Yeah, but like telling your friend, hey man, I know you're a murderer, but it doesn't matter to me.
それでも全然構わないんだぜ。警察に追われたら助けてやる。お前のアリバイを作ってやるし、逃走だって助けてやる。仲間で親友だからだ。そうだろ。
He's always screaming. This guy's always screaming. Mion looked surprised for a while. He was dumbfounded.
いきなり共犯宣言？ケイちゃん、かなり大胆だよそれ。
いいから話の腰を折るな。佐藤のおじを今年のたたりに。
ケイちゃんストップ。そろそろご飯の準備をしたいから今日はこれからにしたいん
Bye,
だ
I'm hungry. I know you're a murderer, but can you lend me the new issue of Jump? Right, he was here for manga, quote unquote.
ミオン。
Yeah, he said manga to not alert Rena, right? I then realized that my cheeks were wet with tears. I slid down my chin and fell drip, drop, to the tatami mat.
最初から言ってる通りケイちゃんは大きな勘違いをしてる。お社様のたたりはお社様のたたり。たとえ人間の起こした事件であったにせよ、それは園崎家とはましてや私とは何の関係もないよ。
But in chapter 2, she said the Sonosaki family was behind it, right? Huh.
あ、それは分かっている
Am I
さ。
misremembering?
だからケイちゃんの必死の訴えには胸を打たれるけど、それだけ。
Mion lies as naturally as she breathed, right?
私が叶えてあげたくても叶えてあげられない。それもわかるね。
あ、
でもケイちゃんの気持ちは痛いくらいに分かったよ。
Yeah, should we believe it? That's the thing, like, should we believe this Mion or should we believe that other Mion Shion?
もしも本当に私がケイちゃんの言うように御三家を操って毎年の犠牲者を選べる立場にあったなら、きっと私はケイちゃんの願いを叶えているよ。
See, so in the end, Keiichi will do the thing. He will do the deed, right?
でも現実は違う。私はただの園崎美音。確かに園崎家はいろいろな意味で悪い噂を持ってひなみ沢を影から支配している一族だけれども、連続開始事件とは何の関係もない。ダム闘争では確かに少々過激な抵抗もしたけれど、それで人殺しなんて大それたこと絶対にやらないよ。
What about the torture chamber, you know?
そんな悲しいこと言うなよ。せめて今だけでも嘘でもいいからうなずいてくれればいいじゃないか。
ケイちゃん、夢を見るのは勝手。私がここでうなずいてみせれば、ケイちゃんは聡子があさっての夜に解放されると信じて肩の荷を下ろすことができるんだろうけどね。
One must become Oya Oya-sama. You just become Oya Oya-sama yourself.
でも無情にも聡子の叔父はあさっての夜も超える。
Why is she so sure about that? Why is she so sure about that?
来週になっても再来週になっても居続ける。それを覚悟してね。私は綿流しの次の日になぜ殺さなかったなんてケイちゃんに詰め寄られたくない。
They already have a sacrifice, is that it? I'm so confused. That's not killing. Maybe everyone was still alive when they went to the well. Yes, totally. Totally. Mio stood up slowly and closed the sliding door to keep out the wind that had grown chilly.
ミオさんかな、ケイちゃんにそんな話を吹き込んだのは。
Uh-oh.
あの人、ひなみ沢をいい感じに誤解してるからな。
Ah. So it can't be Satoko's uncle. Cause they are gonna kill, they're gonna kill Mio-san. That's why.
まあ、本人が一人で楽しんでる分にはいいんだけど。 ケイちゃんを感化するのはいただけないな。やれやれ。
やれやれだぜ。
これだからよそ者は。
高野さんは関係ないからな。
はいはい。でも安心して。仮にミオさんがケイちゃんに喋ったと分かったって別にどうにもならない。
Why does she know? Why does she know? Yeah, like every other festival night, huh?
別にミオさんが今年のタタリに選ばれるわけじゃない。そもそも今年もタタリがあるかどうかなんてわからないよ。あんなの不幸な偶然がただ積み重なっただけなんだからさ。
聞いてくれてありがとな。もしもミオンが連続事件と何の関係もなかったなら。
Just a little bit like imagine your friend comes over to you and he's like, yo, so I know you're a murderer. I'm not judging you, but could you like do a little bit of killing for me? Bro, like kid, Jesus Christ, he's just grasping at straws.
謝っておくな。
そうだね。謝っておいてくれるかな。
So effed up. Mion said she didn't have much time, but she still brought me to the gate. She said she had a meeting or something today about Sunday's Watanagashi festival, so there would be a lot of people from the town council and the festival committee coming. But her day being so busy, she still listened to what I had to say.
天に神様がいるならさ、きっとケイちゃんの強い思いは伝わるから。
あ、今日は変な話をして本当にごめんな。今日の話はなかったことにしてくれていい。
Okay.
うん、忘れておくよ。
じゃあ明日な。
Don't think she's gonna forget, guys.
バイバイ。
I had really only spent a short time with Mion. Talking to her made me think. It was clear that what Takano-san had told me at least wasn't a complete fabrication. Imagine Rena standing there like, Keiichi-kun, I know you were at Mion's for something weird. Because where's the manga? You wanted to lend some manga. If Mion was really unconnected to the incident, then she probably wouldn't have listened to me so quietly. She heard me out until I was done without making any quips, and I wanted to think that it was proof. I did kind of feel like I was grasping at straws. Yo, Keiichi, I heard Mion had some fresh windows. Of course, thinking back on it, that was a terrible thing to discuss. I mean, I went to my friend's house, called her a serial murderer, and then told her to kill Sadako's uncle. Yeah. Just your usual, what day is it? Friday? You were expecting that to happen the first time around? Oh, yeah, just imagine, like Rena, like, hey, Keiichi-kun, where's the manga? I was the only one talking that whole time, and quietly listened to everything I had to say like a pastor listening to a confession. Could have gotten angry partway through, told me off and to go wash my face in miso soup and come back later. She didn't. Was that proof that Mion's family, the Sonosaki, were the masterminds? She's just listening because she felt sorry for me going kind of cuckoo? I didn't know which it was. It was the one effort I couldn't make at the moment. It was another form of insurance. Should worst come to worst, and the public agency decided to wait and see. It was a completely useless resistance, literally grasping at straws. Sensei said that if she reported to the Child Consultation Center, they'd have to respond on the same day. They'd already be in the middle of responding to it now? Sadako came to school tomorrow morning, all energetic, then everything would be just a needless fear. Why couldn't tomorrow come faster? He's self-aware of the Lulu, the worst kind. He knows he's the Lulu. That night was unusually hot and humid, and I couldn't go to sleep. I said all that to Sensei. Couldn't possibly decide to wait and see again this year. But we're sadly having a night break right now, so I will see you in 3 minutes. Meow, where's my BRB? Bayam, or something like that. Macaroni. Let me quickly cough. Yippee! Okay, here we go. It said all that to Sensei. They couldn't possibly decide to wait and see again this year. Sadako, what was it like for her tonight? Oh my god, this guy. Had she tasted the end of her nightmare, enjoying a night of liberation? I actually put my hands together and prayed into my futon. Ohayou gozaimasu.
Ohayou,
Teitsu-kun.
よかった。
See?
今日もお寝坊かと思ったよ。
Alright, she was waiting for him. It's interesting that she actually didn't go to his house the day before, right?
昨日はおばさまには
Kinda
先に行っ
sus.
たって言われるし、学校には来ていないし、
Oh, never mind, that's why.
途中で日射病で倒れちゃったのかなって心配してたんだから。
へいへい。昨日は心配かけて申し訳ございませんでした。
That sounds like he's not sorry at all. Wow.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
みーちゃん、おはよ
Yippee!
う。大丈夫？なんかすっごく眠そうだよ。
そういえば昨日は遅くまで町会の人が集まっての打ち合わせ会だったんだろ。
打ち合わせ会なんて名ばかりの宴会だよ。毎年やってるお祭りだもん。今さら小難しい打ち合わせなんかないし。
今日の午後はやっぱりお祭りのお手伝いに行くのかな。
かな。
うん。バッチャの代わりにいろいろ挨拶しなきゃなんないし。それにね、祭りってのは準備からもう始まってるからね。
She already killed her grandma. Our morning conversation was lighthearted as usual. Looked like Mion had thankfully forgotten about how I'd barged into her house yesterday with a crazy talk. Yeah, totally. She would have totally oh my god, he's so stupid. How would you forget about something like that? If like your friend called you a murderer, how would you forget about that? The more I think back on it, I felt like it really said something terrible to her. It was really thoughtless, and it wouldn't have been weird if she'd yelled at me. It's highly possible Takano-san exaggerated her story. Think that our comrade and friend Mion, the young leader of the Sonosakis, one of the three families effectively controlling Hinamizawa, is pulling the strings behind the serial death incidents. It was a little unbelievable. How can you be offended if it's true? Oh no! But if there was even a 1% chance that it was true, and what I said yesterday to Mian might have been a success. Yes, it was no more than a 1 in 100. That little bit of effort might have brought the chances of saving Sadako up by even a tiny bit. At least I'd made that effort. After yesterday ended, I was sure I'd done everything I possibly could. If there was something else I could do, it was probably just to clap my hands and pray that Sadako's uncle would be killed by the curse. Clap your hands, da 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 da. I hope Sadako makes it today. Okay.
そうだね。先生がいろいろと手配してくれたんでしょ。
I don't think she's gonna make it today.
うん。きっと大丈夫だよ。
Maybe she's already lying somewhere in a ditch.
ひなみざわ地区の民生委員が私のおばさんなんだけどさ、ゆうべ電話して聞いてみたよ。
Okay.
へえ、みーちゃんのおばさんって
You don't have a clap emote? Oh. Hey, Stale. Hello, hello.
それでさとこちゃんのことなんて言ってたの？
うん。先生があの後直接県の児童相談所に電話してね。
Oh my god, I'm gonna play some more Marvel Rivals after this.
児童福祉士が夕べのうちに訪問したらしいよ。
Oh.
私のおばさんにも今後定期的にアプローチするようにと連絡があったって。
Don't do scheduled ones.
小難しい話はいいよ。
I like Mantis and Luna Snow.
それより聡子はどうなったんだよ。保護されたのか。
おばさんはそこまでは知らされてなかったみたい。本来はこういうのって秘密だからね。おばさんが私に話してくれたのも十分に倫理違反なんだしさ。
I still feel like they made it worse.
くそ、かえって不安になったぞ。
行こう、学校に。
Right. Discussing this more would just make us feel worse. It was far quicker to go to school and see if Sadako was safe or not. 3 of us nodded and ran off into the sunset. And were never seen again. Was Sadako safe? What measures had the child consultation center taken? I didn't care what, as long as we could go back our peaceful life with Sadako today, it didn't matter to me. If you don't have any good news, just keep silent, Mion. Oh wow. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. That's when I started coughing again. At the sewer exit at this entrance, Rena took a peek in Satoko's suit cubby.
さとこちゃんの靴あるよ、あるよ。
ケイちゃん、さとこは来てるよ。よかった。
来てるだけじゃわからないだろ。聡子の顔を見るまで何もわかるものか。
Would she kinda blame us? You think she's gonna blame us? We trotted towards the classroom. Classroom was lively as usual it was in the morning.
聡子、どこだ。
ここにちゃんといますですよ。朝っぱらから騒々しいですわね。少しはお静かになさいませ。さとこちゃん、大丈夫だった？
All of our friends crowded around Satoko excitedly.
保護士来たんでしょ？
Oh, she's really good at hiding stuff, right? So.
呼んだのはどなたですの？まったくどんな騒ぎでしたのよ。
先生だよ。あれだけ欠席すれば心配もする。
Satoko said, I told you I'm fine under her breath. You're still trying to overcome all the suffering on her own.
私もおじさまもとんだ迷惑でしたのよ。
You really can't help this child.
急にあんなに人に押しかけられて、もう。みんなさとこちゃんのこと心配してたんだよ。迷惑だなんて言わないで。
ああ、もうとにかくそれでどうなったんだよ。
Probably nothing.
どうもこうもしませんわ。
See, nothing happened cause like she's convinced nothing happened to her, right?
風邪が治ったから学校に来ただけのことですのよ。これからはあんまりお休みして心配をかけないようにしないといけませんね。
She's denying it. She's also been lying to the officer, whoever was there. What's Satoko saying?
おじさんはどうなったの？ええ、多少誤解があったことを認めて、二人でごめんなさいをしました。
Understandings? Sending a child to a liquor store while they're playing, what was it again? Mahjong at home? Gambling? Chuck. Pikachu grabbed the back of my collar and pulled me away.
なんだよ、リカちゃん。
Pikachu suddenly dragged me all the way into the hallway.
リカちゃん、あれはどういうことだよ。
さとこは何でもないと言って追い返してしまいました。
I knew it.
バカ野郎！なんで？
No, somewhere in my mind I thought it might turn out like this. Satoko didn't ask for anyone's help. She didn't hide behind anyone. Was trying to ride out this pen. Yeah, and it's gonna get worse for her, right? Her uncle will be like, oh my god, who sent the police or whatever. She wanted to show Satoshi proof that if he came back to them, she wouldn't need to hide behind him anymore.
だけど、監督に聞いた話じゃ、保護士ってのは本人の意思に関係なく研
Yeah, but if she
究保護を
will
する
be
ことが
still
で
like,
きるん
oh,
だ
I
ろ。
just tripped, teehee.
いくら聡子が虐待を否定したって虐待は事実。
She is sensei finally came. Her expression was far from cheerful.
前原くんの言う通り、児童福祉士は 緊急性があると判断すれば、職権で
Yeah,
緊
but
急
they're
保護をす
probably
るこ
not
とが
gonna
できます。
decide this. Although it's pretty stupid because this is the second time this is
当事
happening.
者の意思に関係なく。
じゃあどうして貞子の意志が変に尊重されて保護されないことに。
それに沖宮の相談所もいろいろ検討した末に
Oh
そ
god,
うい
here
う
we
判
go.
断を。
Here we go.
なんだよそりゃ先生、昨日あんた絶対に助けるから大丈夫って言わなかったか。これはどういうことだよ。おかしいじゃねえかよ。おい
圭一、実は聡子の児童虐待
The
の通報
third
は
time.
過去にも2回あったのです。
Wait, so it happened. If it happened for the third time, you probably would be thinking like, yeah, she gotta get out of there, boy.
クルデさん、
Since they tried to stop her, but Rika-chan went on speaking
過去
anyway.
に2度。
Hey, taktisches Tomatenbrot. Hello, hello. Third time's the charm? Apparently
一
not.
昨年の冬に通報して様子見になったって話は聞いてるが、その前にもあったのか。
Yeah, totally false reports.
聡子の死んでしまったお父さんは聡子の本当のお父さんではないのです。
What? What? Who's the daddy?
リカちゃん、それが。
What?
え？
Eh? I'm stunned at the sudden revelation. I had no idea what Rika-chan wanted to tell me. But it seemed really important, so I couldn't get a word in either.
聡子のお母さんは再婚なのです。聡子と聡はお母さんの連れ子で、
Wait,
お父さんとは血はつながっていなか
wait,
った
so
ので
they're
す。
not even Hojos? Wait, so they're not even Hojos, and like the uncle is not even blood related to her, huh? The real dad is Keiichi from the future. Wait, so they're not even blood related. What? Wait. Brought Sadako and Satoshi with her so they weren't related by blood to their father. Yeah, and the father... Like, oh? Her real name is Satoko Sorosaki! He was immediately welcomed by the new father and was loved. Satoko was different. She was rebellious. She told lies, she played prank. Oh. Oh no, she called the child welfare thingy. That was her prank. It's just a prank, bro. Oh, so that's why they didn't believe her the second time. That was no one gonna believe her the third time. The stepfather didn't like her at all.
つまりどういうことだよ。
聡子はおじ夫婦に預けられる以前の家族の時も
Oh.
あまり良好な家族関係ではなかったのです。
Yeah, Higurashi used confusion. Super effective. Chat is confused. Of course, the stepfather didn't have any malicious intent at the start. First, he must have worked hard to get his new daughter to accept him. But the young Sadako didn't make any effort at all towards that end. She was distant towards her stepfather and never opened her heart to him even a little. She just got on his nerves all the time with seemingly forced lies and pranks. Oh yeah, she played herself. Her father's discipline and punishments might have been loving at first, of course, but that too faded quickly.
私はその時はひなみ沢にいなかったからよく知らないけれど、昨日電話で初めて知りました。
先生が聞いたのはどんな話ですか？
聡子ちゃんが両親、特に義理のお父さんを陥れるのを目的に嘘の話を作って自分で生活相談所に電話したって。
Ah, she was a stupid child.
自称と作り話。
聡子は嫌いなお父さんを追い払うため嘘の電話をしたのです。
She freaking played herself. Child welfare officers rushed there and heard the story. Her father genuinely apologized for a few times when he had gone too far and agreed to let the child welfare center give him coaching.
いろいろと関係機関が調べた結果ね。
Oh god.
ギフと聡子ちゃんの心のすれ違いに原因があることは分かったんだけど、それ以上に さとこちゃん自身に問題があることが分かった。
Wait, does she have some kind of disorder?
さとこに問題って何です？
Does she have some kind of disorder? Satoko's mother. There were a few times where she had lived with the de facto husbands. Husbands? So those relationships didn't result in remarriage. What? Wait, what? Wait, she had several? Wait. From a young age, Satoko had been forced to call at least 2 or 3 people her father. Wait, I'm so confused. At some point, Satoko's pranks escalated. She would spill food on purpose, turn over her plate, and even throw it. She would break the windows in the neighborhood and shoplift candy. She would put thumbtacks everywhere and set other traps to seriously hurt people. Why is she still doing that? The more the merrier. Not in the way she did now, just to get laughs. She was also fond of telling lies that would be found out right away, and people got mad at her every time. She never ever changed her behavior.
さとこちゃんのことを問題児なんて思わないでね。これは幼いさとこちゃんが母親を知らない男に取られまいとして取った自衛的な行為なの。
No, sorry, that is a problem child. That is literally a problem child. Like, that was dangerous. That's not hee a prank. Ha ha ha. It's a defense mechanism. I don't want anyone. Like, every other normal child would be like, man, I hate you. I don't like you. But they wouldn't, like, almost kill them. In regards to Satoko's problematic behavior. Ein bisschen Schwund ist immer. Child psychological experts from public institutions indicate her actions were to draw her mother's attention to herself. They acknowledged that she had a form of harmful emotional trauma, declared that she needed counseling and therapy from professionals. They didn't know whether the therapy had healed the wounds in her heart.
さとこちゃんはわざと体に傷を作り、お父さんに虐待を受けているとね。自分で通報してお父さんを追い出そうとした。
How old is she? I always thought she was like maybe 10, 11.
でも結局さとこをいじめてたわけだろ、その義父は。
いいえ、虐待の話は全部さとこちゃんの作り話だった。義理のお父さんはもちろん少し感情的な叱り方をしてしまったかもしれないけど、
So that's the difference between Satoko's mother and Rosa. Yeah, she actually went to the psychologist. Satoko is such a little bean. Teehee. Satoko had lied to chase away her stepfather, and they saw through her right away and found out that Satoko had issues. No shit, Sherlock.
あ、ひょっとしてそのせいで一昨年の冬は様子見に。
Yep.
はい、児童相談所にちゃんと昔の記録が残ってましたですから、さとこの嘘の可能性もあるから慎重に。
I mean, honestly, understandable. That was like, what was it called again? The one who cries wolf? That thingy? Like, yeah. I mean, yeah.
なんだよそれ。
It's like, oh, it's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank, bro. Please help me. I'm being chased by bad wolves. Please help me. Ah, ha 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 ha. And then they were actually never chased by them. It was like, oh, it's just a prank. And the boy who cries wolf, yeah, just a prank, bro. When they're actually wolves, like, help me, tasukete, onigaishimasu. And no one's like, oh, everyone's like, ha hee hee, probably a prank. And then the boy dies. Yeah.
つまりなんだよ、さとこは嘘をつくかもしれないから慎重に。
I mean, yeah. Can one be chased by good wolves? I got chased. So yesterday in DayZ, different topic. Yesterday in DayZ, was it yesterday? The day before? Anyways, we were like close to the mountains, and suddenly Ruru was like, "There's a wolf." No, wait. There are 2 wolves. No, wait. There's a lot of wolves. I'm gonna die. I was like, should I come help? No, Sora, stay away. Should I come up? No, sorry, stay away. But stay away. And she died. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to your body and save it. I waited 2 minutes. And I slowly crawled over to her body. Suddenly I heard, oh. It's like, oh. That's a wolf. No, wait, there are 2 wolves. No, wait, there are 6 wolves. Ah! And Ruru was screaming, Sarah, I just told you not to go there immediately. I didn't go there immediately. It was 2 minutes. That's not enough. And then I died too. Anyways, back to Satoko. There's 2 wolves chasing me. What kind of wolves are chasing me? Sister and listen to her mother. What? I'm listening to her half of the time, you know? She said, don't come near me for a while. I was like, yeah, 2 minutes enough. It wasn't. I'm telling you, it wasn't.
だから様子を見ろってことになってんのかよ。
狼と羊飼いさんなのです。
Here we go. It was the girl who cried wolf. Here we go. Fable about telling a lie once, making others unwilling to believe it later.
ふざけんなよ。昔のことなんか全然無関係だろ。
Yeah, but I can kind of understand that.
今現在起こっている事実だけが重要なんだろうが。聡子はおじに虐待されている。どうしてその事実が昔の出来事で歪められなきゃならねえんだよ。
The thing is, the very first time she hurt herself on purpose, right? So now they could also be saying she's still hurting herself on purpose. And the uncle can say all he wants to. He can be like, yeah, she hurt herself on purpose. That wasn't me. And Satoko is still also saying, yeah, it was just me. I just fell. So yeah, they can't do anything, right? Neither Sensei nor Rika-chan had anything to say to
とに
that.
かくそれを慎重に判断するために保護士さんが昨日訪れましたのです。
And Satoko dealt with them, put on the best, strongest smile she could manage, and denied the abuse. Of course, she was probably being threatened to keep quiet about it by her uncle. Satoko was trying to outlast everything without asking for help. Oh my god, Outlast, I hate that game. Satoko wanted to wait for Satoshi to come back home. And he outright denied the truth of the abuse. What an idiot. Why is it sometimes doing that? Wait, they're not really enduring it. Outlast trials? Nah, that's okay if you play it with friends. I was talking about the first Outlast. Oh my god, I was being chased by the professor, the doctor, so many times. I have no idea how many times I died there. At least 10 times, if not even more. The real thing pretending like this will actually bring Satoshi back? Stop it already. Satoshi, he abandoned you. The fact that he hasn't shown up to save you now is proof, isn't it? So just stop. Please stop being weird and pretending to endure it.
今した話は全部忘れるように。
Yeah, I really feel like kid, she's gonna get a shovel or whatever and he's gonna beat the uncle to a pulp.
いいですね。他の子に喋ったら先生怒りますからね。
She's already pretty mad, isn't she? She sensei gave me a warning, then left to go back to the teacher's lounge.
ケイチ、サトコのことをかわいそうな子なんて思わないでくださいです。サトコはしっかり生きていますです。
She's living life?
サトコは
そんなの分かってる。俺たちのかけがえのない仲間だ。
サトコはまだ頑張っています。もう少し見守ってあげましょうです。
I have no idea how this is gonna end.
相談所の人が今後も定期的に訪問すると言ってるのです。
Yeah, but if it's scheduled, you know, they have to visit unscheduled, not scheduled.
大変なことになったらすぐに助けてくれますよ。
Me when Sora burns down everything. It's only fair, she's just living life.
大変なことになった後だろ。
Just living my life to the fullest. Any more than that would have sounded like I was picking a fight, so I firmly swallowed my next words and went back to the classroom. Me and Rena were talking to Satoko like they always did. It was a silly conversation. Humorous, even fun one, like it was not any old day. If Satoko really said she could still endure it, then maybe I should do as Rika-chan said and watch over her. Maybe whatever help I offer will just go unwanted. And that is the end for today. Ding dong!
さて、お昼でございますわね。
ですわね。Let me see who is online. Bam bam. What not again? What not again? You wanna see more? Now we're gonna raid into Mori. We're gonna raid into Mori on Twitch. Raid Mori. Wait, did I? This should probably work, maybe. Who knows? Maybe. Oh, she's currently playing Nayad. She's splashing around in the water. Is this a swimming game? I don't know. It looks cute. Looks really cute. She has fish. It's fish. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you're gonna have a great rest of the day, evening, morning, nighttime, afternoon, whatever time zone you are. And maybe I will see you around. I'm not sure when I'm gonna be streaming next. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I'm sure. Anyways, see you around, guys. Bye, bye. Nautica. No, it's not Nautica. It's a comfy game. This is a comfy game. Guys, please. Mori is playing a comfy game. Bye, bye.